Well, good morning, good evening, or good afternoon, whatever your current life situation is. Hello, YouTube. This is Jeffrey Kite, back again with another episode of Kite's Curiosities. Got 4 in the mail today. Got one from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, one from San Bernardino, California, one from Los Angeles, California, and one from, as my friend Michael Myers on YouTube would say, from parts unknown. So let's get to digging in and see what we can find here. Oh, let's see. Oh yeah, Mr. Tommy Green. 1990 Flair. It's beautiful right there. Look at that. That's a great signature. And the 1990 Donruss. Brandon Stebbins might want to fight me for this one. So anyway, Tommy Green, 90 Donruss, 90 Flair. Old Tommy Green, he was a pretty good pitcher. He pitched for the Braves in 1989 and 1990. He did okay. I mean, he was a young, up-and-coming pitcher, and at the time, we was kind of loaded in the pitching area. We had, didn't know it at the time, but we had 2 Hall of Famers in our rotation, John Smoltz and Tom Glavine, and a couple other young boys trying to make names for themselves, and Tommy was one of them. He wound up getting traded with Dale Murphy to the Phillies in August of 1990 for Jeff Parrott, which was kind of a ho-hum trade for the Braves. They made a lot of people mad because, you know, they was big Dale Murphy fans. I mean, he was all we had there for a long time in the 80s. Only star power we had. And they traded Tommy and Dale for Jeff Parrott, who wound up pitching only 38 games for us over 2 years and not really doing a whole lot. But Tommy went on to do some good things. In 1991, he threw a no-hitter for the Phillies. He helped guide the Phillies to the 1993 National League pennant and into the World Series against the Blue Jays. And they didn't come out winners in that series, but he had a great year that year. Went 16-4 in 1993. So, Tommy Green. I almost said Jeff Parrott. I don't want to say that. Tommy Green. He signed 2 for me. Let's see. San Bernardino, California. What we got here? Oh, yeah. Here we go. A card so nice, I had to send it twice. Yes. Yes. Mr. Ron Yary. I didn't know it at the time, but this is his rookie card. This is a Ron Yary rookie card. This comes out of that bin of old vintage cards that I had talked about previously. Not a lot of Hall of Famers are left because before I started YouTube, I was sending them things out left and right, getting them things done. So won't see a lot of vintage Hall of Famers come back in the mail because I've just about got all of them done. But this is one that I really wanted. I sent it to him one time with no money because I didn't know if he was taking donations or not. And he sent the card back unsigned. So I was like, well, I guess he's just not signing. Well, then I kept looking on the boards, on the internet, autograph boards, to see if he was signing, and saw where he was signing for 20. And so I got my money together, was going to send it out to him. And then I saw he was returning those, saying that because Joe Biden done went up on some of the Social Security and different little things and gas prices and stuff like that, that he was now charging $25. So I was like, man, let me hop on this before I have to pay some more. Ron Yary, I really wanted this. Normally I don't send that much TTM, but if it's something you really want, folks, go ahead and do it. Just go ahead and do it and get you something nice back in return. Ron was a great player. He helped USC win the national championship in 1967. In that year, he also won the Outland Trophy. as the nation's best collegiate lineman. He went on to play for the Vikings, and he helped them win the NFL championship in 1969. Notice I didn't say Super Bowl championship, but the NFL championship. Some of you young boys out there watching this video, there wasn't no just one NFL. There was NFL and AFL, the American Football League, and they would battle it out in the Super Bowl every year. So if you look back in the old records, the NFL champion, that's what they call it, NFL championship games and that kind of thing. What we would know as a Super Bowl today, but the NFL championship in 1969, that was the Vikings here. He went to 7 Pro Bowls from 1971 to 1977, made every Pro Bowl. He was on the 70s All-Decades team, as Michael Myers would denote in some of his videos. He was one of the 50 greatest Vikings of all time. And let me tell you something. From 1973 to 1975, he won just about every Offensive Lineman of the Year award at least once. He was just, he was a tremendous blocker, great blocker. And could pass protect, run block, do whatever you wanted him to do. And that's why he's in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And I got that Hall of Fame 01 inscription right there. Glad to have this one back, Mr. Ron Yary, on his rookie card. Great return right there. Woo. Let's see what else we got here. This is from Los Angeles, California. Oh, yeah. Look at him. Give a little shout out to JK cards and them young boys that do the hockey ones. Angry old man. I think you would like this too. This is Mr. Rob Blake on his rookie card and his second year card. Man, he's a beautiful. Gosh, it's been a while since I got a Hockey Hall of Famer to write me back. And Rob Blake, I tell you, he was a great defenseman. He was a great defenseman. He got called up, as I remember, to play with the Kings in 1990. He played like 4 games with them. He got kind of taken under the wing by Larry Robinson, the great defenseman for the Kings back in the day. He's in the Hall of Fame too. I'm gonna get a card out to him at some point. But Rob, he had a good first year in 1990, and then in 1991, he made the NHL All-Rookie team and played for the Kings, helped guide them to the Stanley Cup Finals in 1993, and they got beat that year, I believe. Yeah, I can't remember who beat them, but I know they got beat because they was hoping that Wayne Gretzky was going to get him one last run, and it didn't work out. But Rob Blake, he was a great defenseman. I love that rookie card. I just realized I got 2 Hall of Fame rookie cards in the mail today. Rob, he went on to play for several teams, and in 2001, he helped the Colorado Avalanche win the Stanley Cup Finals, and I think he made about 8 All-Star games. So he's an NHL legend here. So Rob Blake on that Hall of Fame rookie card there. Here's another one here. Parts unknown. Let's see who we got here. Oh, nice. Check that out. Mr. John Gilliam. Got me another old school Falcons, guys. John Gilliam. When he reached the Falcons, he was kind of past his prime. But had a pretty good productive season nonetheless. 21 catches, 292 yards, 2 touchdowns. But let me tell you something. This joker was fast. He was like blazing speed. See that year right there, 1972? 47 catches, 1,035 yards, 22 yards per catch. That led the NFL that year. And them other numbers, the receptions, the yards, and the 7 touchdowns, those were, I want to say, top 5 in the league. But John Gilliam there, he's a football legend. He scored the first touchdown in New Orleans Saints history. It was the opening day of the 1967 season. They was playing the Los Angeles Rams, and they kicked the ball off to the Saints. John Gilliam took it down around the 6-yard line, and he returned it 94 yards for a touchdown. Can you imagine the first game of a team's franchise history? Very first kickoff. First time somebody touches the ball, they score a touchdown. And that had to be a thrilling thing to be there if you was a Saints fan and sitting there watching that first game. He bounced around the league for a couple times. Let's see, who did he go after the Saints? Did he go? Yeah, went to the Cardinals. Had some good years with the Cardinals. Got 52 catches, 997 yards, 9 touchdowns, and 69. 70, he had 952 yards and 5 touchdowns. But when he went to the Vikings, that's when he really shined. He made the Pro Bowl every year from 1972 to 1975. And he played in Super Bowl 8 and he played in Super Bowl 9. And if you go on YouTube, and I think it's Super Bowl 8, I believe, there's a clip where he is running and the play goes out of bounds and he runs right into a cameraman that's on the sidelines. And that cameraman was a young Steve Sable, who went on to become president of the NFL Films Corporation and took over that from his dad. John Gilliam here is a wonderful, wonderful guy. He lives here in the state of Georgia, and I got this back pretty quick. I think I sent this last week. But he worked in radio. I don't know what he does now, but his wife's an attorney. I do know that. So, all right. So, 4 nice returns. Got 2 Hall of Fame rookie cards and 2 Atlanta sports legends. It don't get no better than that. What a way to start off my Monday. I tell you what's the truth now. All right. This video is working on about 14 minutes long. We're at the 13:05 mark. So, y'all take care. Have a good evening now. Like, comment, subscribe. Do whatever you want to do. Until next time, folks. Y'all take care. Have a good one.